I'm going to be ranking every single Season 7 promo card to drop in NBA 2K23 My Team, ranging from S that goes all the way down to F tier. And like I said, guys, I have every single promo card that has dropped in Season 7. So none of the free cards that have dropped, like the all-time Spotlight cards, but just every single card that's came out in a pack from Season 7 will be on this tier list. So starting off with the Fuego set, that was number 1. We got the Rush Dark Matters in there. We got the Splash Zone cards. We got the End Games. We got the Invincibles, the Encore set, right? All the different promos you guys can think of that dropped in Season 7 will be on this tier list. I just like to do these tier lists at the end of every single season, just so you guys can see all the promo cards that dropped in the game in that season and where I do think they rank in a tier list from S all the way down to the F tier category. So before I get into it, let me know in the comment section down below your guys' favorite cards to have dropped in Season 7 from a promo card set. But looking at Anthony Davis Invincible, I'ma still probably give him B tier. He's not the best Invincible in the world, probably one of the worst ones, but still an Invincible card. 6'10" at power forward, 7'2" wingspan. Just don't like his jump shot, and he's a little bit undersized for a power forward at this stage of my team. So I do think AD, though, gonna be in that B tier category. Allen Iverson, gotta go in F tier. I mean, he's 6 foot at point guard, just gonna be way too undersized. AK-47, I'm gonna go at least A tier for now. You guys gotta remember, there's so many crazy good cards that have dropped in Season 7. I think AK is a really good shooting guard. He gives you that top tier defense. I just don't know if you can put him in the S tier category. Paolo Banchero, I will put in S. I think he's a top 3 shooting guard or top 3 small forward in the game. I feel like he should have been able to play shooting guard just like Kevin Durant, but at the small forward position, I think in the game it's probably like Victor, Bull, and then Paolo Banchero, and we're not counting Bull or even Chet. So going off the Season 7 promos, he's easily the second best small forward to drop in the game in Season 7. So he's 6'10" at the 3, 7 foot wingspan. He's an endgame card, so 99 every single stat, literally every single stat, and then also 64 Hall of Fame badges, maxed out defensive tendencies, and pretty much the perfect animations in the game. So Paolo Banchero easily gonna be an S tier. Amari Stoudemire, I'ma go C. A little bit worse than Anthony Davis, just not a great power forward, not terrible, not bad, not great, but just gonna be in that C tier spot. Amen Thompson, I'ma go easy A tier. I could see Amen Thompson honestly being in that S tier category, because if you think of point guards that have dropped in Season 7, Jokic, Ben were in Season 6, so that leaves like what, Cade, Amen Thompson. So like I could actually see Amen Thompson being in the S tier category. I'll just go A tier for now. He's such a good all-around point guard. I mean, he does everything at a super high level, you know, great jump shot, amazing dribble sigs, and some of the best dunk packages in my team. So I'm gonna go Amen Thompson in that A tier category. Trevor Ariza, I'm gonna go C tier. Not a bad card in game. He plays good defense. He's 6'8" at the shooting guard spot. Just not going to be anything too crazy. I think the best point guard to drop in Season 7 is the Invincible Cade, right? Because Jokic didn't drop in Season 7. Like I said, Ben didn't drop in Season 7. So I think the best point guard that has dropped in Season 7 is this Invincible Cade Cunningham. 6'8" at the point guard position, 7'1" wingspan, a really good new and improved jump shot for Cade with the D Mitch base and the Oscar upper on very quick timing. I love that jump shot. He's got amazing dunk packages with the quick drops off one and the front clutches as well. So I do think Cade for sure is going to be in that S tier category. Invincible Giannis, I'm going to go probably either high B tier or low A. I'm gonna go high B tier for now. Still a really good small forward, great defense, great size. I'm gonna just leave him in B tier, but could definitely see Giannis in A tier. Asar Thompson, I'm gonna probably go A really good defensive shooting guard. He can score the ball, drive to the basket, really good offensively, and a very good defender as well. So Asar Thompson, I think for sure has to be in that A tier category. Scotty Barnes, I'm gonna go probably B tier for Scotty. A really good point guard. I just don't know if you can throw him in A tier. So many other good point guards that have dropped in Season 7, but I think we'll leave Scotty in the B tier category for now. Evan Mobley, once again, I think could be debatable in S. He's such a good power forward. I think Evan Mobley is one of the more underrated bigs in the game. 7 foot at the power forward position, 7'4" wingspan, such a good defender. Pretty much perfect defense at the power forward spot, and such a good jump shot with the Montrezl Harrell base, Sadiq Bey upper on very quick timing. Is a really fast jump shot for a power forward. He's got great dribble sigs, great dunk packages, you know, perfect defensive tendencies. I think this Mobley card is super slept on and gonna be at least in the A tier category. Elgin Baylor, I'm gonna go C. a decent offensive shooting guard in the game. I just don't think he's anything too crazy. Larry Bird got to be easy A tier, such a good all-around small forward. They gave him a new improved jump shot, so nice to see that for Larry Bird. I would say he's easily in the A tier category. Anthony Black, I would say probably is also a little bit better than a Scotty Barnes at point guard. His jump shot is a little bit questionable with the John Stockton base, Rudy Gay upper on very quick timing. Is a little bit questionable for Anthony Black, but really good dribble sigs and a great defensive point guard. Blake Griffin, I'm gonna go C tier. Not a bad card to drop in season 7, just nothing too crazy. Cam Whitmore, I'm gonna go in B tier, even though I feel like nobody even used Cam Whitmore, or nobody really uses this card. I haven't really seen him in game at all. He's still a solid shooting guard. Like, he's 6'7" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan. His stats and badges are going to be super well rounded. His jump shot is where I'm a little bit questionable on the card. I think his jump shot's decent, but nothing too crazy, so I think he's going to be in that lower B tier category. From Butler, I'm going to go high C tier, a solid shooting guard in the game. There's just so many other great shooting guards in my team. Cason Wallace, I'm gonna go B tier. Probably the best undersized point guard in my team. Like, he is still so amazing. You know, 6'4" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan. His defensive stats are amazing for a short point guard. He's really quick. He's got a great jump shot, the best dribble sigs in the game, really good dunk packages, and also amazing defensive tendencies to really help him out on defense. So I think Cason Wallace actually going to be in B tier. Now, Chris Paul, I think, has to join, AI in the F tier category. Their 6-foot point guards just not going to be that great. I think Curry is probably C or B tier. He's still a really good 3 hunter. Like, I know he's one of the worst invincibles, but he's still an invincible card. Like, I'm gonna throw him in B tier. He's still a really good offensive PG in the game. There's just so many other great point guards that I do think he's going to be in the B tier category. Dame, I'm gonna go D tier. I think he's like a step above Chris Paul and Allen Iverson, just because he's a little bit taller, better defensively, and better offensively. So I'm gonna go Damian Lillard in that D tier category. Adrian Dantley is really good, but I don't think you can put him higher than C tier. Only 6'5", but actually a very solid shooting guard. I think Dantley could maybe be in the B tier category. DeMar DeRozan, I will say, is B. I do like him a little bit more than Caron Butler, Elgin Baylor, Trevor Ariza, Adrian Dantley. I think he's a really good all-around shooting guard. He's got a good jump shot. He can slash at the basket and be a very solid defender in game. Dennis Rodman, I'm gonna go C tier. Really good defender, one of the best defending cards in my team at small forward, but his jump shot is still very questionable. I would love to see an endgame Rodman that can play shooting guard or point guard have a way better jump shot. I think he could be a tough invincible at the point guard position. Grady Dick, I might want to go A tier, to be honest. I'm gonna go B, but I think Grady Dick is such a good offensive shooting guard, a great jump shot with the KCP base, Vince Carter upper on very quick timing. He's got great dribble sigs and is a very solid defender with his player model and size. Donovan Mitchell, I'm gonna go D tier. Once again, I think are a little bit better than a Chris Paul and a Allen Iverson, just because D-Mitch plays way bigger than 6'1" in game. D-Mitch feels more like 6'2" or 6'3" and has a way better player model and is a way better defender, and also can score the ball at just as high of a level as AI or Chris Paul, and maybe even a little bit higher. Draymond Green, I'm gonna go probably somewhere in like the low B tier category. Still a great defender for Draymond, but that jump shot is very, very questionable. Mark Eden, I'm gonna go easy A. I think he's probably going to be in the S tier category. I'm gonna just go A for now because I'm not exactly sure how many cards I want to have. I'm gonna put Mark Eden S. I think he's probably going to be in the S tier category. Steve Francis, I'm gonna go F. Gallinari, I'm gonna go D tier just because he actually has some sort of size. Like, this Gallinari card is absolutely terrible, but at least he's 6'10" at small forward, 7'1" wingspan. Just doesn't have a good jump shot and very mediocre dribble sigs, but at least he's somewhat tall. I do think he's going to be D tier. Gary Payton, I'm gonna go C. Another really good undersized point guard, just like Cason Wallace. I think he's probably going to be in C tier though. Rudy Gay, I'm gonna give A tier to. I'm also going to move Giannis into the A tier category. I just think his size and his presence on defense and his slashing ability puts him in that A tier category, and very similar with Rudy Gay, except Rudy Gay does have a top tier jump shot. Glenn Robinson on the same tier as DeMar DeRozan, very similar shooting guards, both all around beasts at the shooting guard position. Danny Green, I'm gonna go somewhere in like the middle C tier category. James Harden, I'm gonna go probably B tier or C for James Harden. He's still a good offensive point guard, but his defense is very lackluster. I'm gonna go C tier. Brandon Ingram, I think, is also in the C tier category. A solid shooting guard. I just think DeMar, Glenn Robinson, Cam Whitmore, Grady Dick are kind of on a different level, just one tier above. Kyrie Irving, I think, is going to be in the D tier category. a better point guard than like a Steve Francis, a Chris Paul, or an Allen Iverson, but I don't think he's on the same level as a Gary Payton or a James Harden at point guard. Jonathan Isaac, still got to give him A tier. I would say pretty much a budget Giannis. That's the way that I look at Jonathan Isaac. A great defensive card. Jabari Smith Jr. I think is also going to be an A tier. A very underrated point guard. He's our underrated small forward. He's got a really good jump shot. He's tall. He can defend. He's quick on the court. So I'm going to go Jabari in the A tier category. Jalen Williams, I'm going to go B tier. One of the worst invincibles in the game. He's just not that great of an invincible card. Like, yeah, his stats, his badges are cool. That's obviously going to be maxed out because he's an invincible card, but his jump shot's mediocre. His dribble sigs aren't the best. He's got some okay dunk packages. Like, he's not a terrible card. Like, he's going to be in B tier, and there's still some really good shooting guards in B, but is he even better than a Grady Dick? I honestly don't think so. So I do think he's going to be in the B tier category. Jaylen Brown, I'm going to go C tier. A solid shooting guard, just nothing too crazy. Jaren Jackson Jr., I'm also go in C tier. A really good defensive power forward. I just think he's going to be that one step below a card like Anthony Davis, Joe Johnson. I'm also go in C tier. Another decent shooting guard. I think C tier is probably going to have the most cards, on this tier list. Josh Smith, I think, is probably A really good two-way, or I think Josh Smith is probably B, a really good two-way small forward. He plays great defense, he can slash at the basket, and does have a new and improved jump shot. So I'm gonna go Josh Smith in that B tier category. Jason Richardson on the same level as Caron Butler, Joe Johnson, Adrian Dantley, Brandon Ingram, all going to be very similar shooting guards. John Morant, or should I call him Ja Wick, I do think is going to be in D tier, an athletic point guard, but still going to be undersized. Karl Malone, I'm gonna go A tier. Such a good small forward in the game, really good defensively, can knock down threes, can play make, do everything you need from a small forward. Kawhi Leonard, is he S tier? I'm gonna go high A for Kawhi. He's still such a good invincible. He's really good defender on the perimeter. He plays really good on-ball defense, and he does have a new and improved jump shot as well. So I do think I'm gonna go A tier, but maybe even S tier for Kawhi. A card that is easily going in the S tier category is gonna be Kevin Durant. I mean, he's 6'10" at that shooting guard position, 7'4" wingspan. Don't think I really need to explain too much about Kevin Durant. He's just one of the best cards in the game. His jump shot's so fast, same animations as Paulo Banchero, and I do think he's going to be probably one of the best cards from season 7 to drop in a promo set. Shawn Kemp, I'm gonna go low B tier for Shawn Kemp. I still think he's a solid small forward, really good at running to the basket. Walker Kessler, I'm gonna go low A tier. I think he's another very underrated power forward in the game, really good defensively with a solid jump shot. Keontae George, I'm gonna go B tier. Another good undersized point guard, just like Cason Wallace. I think they're very similar at the point guard position. Jason Kidd, just wish he had that better jump shot, but really good dribble sigs on Jason Kidd. Bernard King, I'm also going C tier. Another like Adrian Dantley, level at the shooting guard position. Klay Thompson, I'm gonna go in C tier. Another solid shooting guard, but nothing too crazy from Klay. Kobe Bryant, I'm gonna go in B tier. He's still Kobe, gonna be really good at slashing to the paint. He's still an invincible card. He's 6'6" at point guard. Jump shot is good. I'm not the biggest fan of his release, but it's good, and he's also got the Kobe size up, which I'm also not the biggest fan of in the world, but Kobe's still a really good point guard. Gotta put him in the B tier category. Kyle Korver, another C tier card. C tier is like, you're not a sure point guard like a Kyrie or a D-Mitch or a Dame, but then you're also not like a really good shooting guard or a really good card like the B tier category. You're just kind of in the middle, a solid card, but not going to be undersized too much. Kristaps Porzingis is invincible, easily going to be in the A tier, easily going to be in the S tier category. One of the best cards to drop in season 7. Such a good offensive power forward, 7'3", 7'6" wingspan, and still one of the better power forward jump shots. Looking at LaMarcus Aldridge, probably also going to be in C tier. Not a bad power forward, just nothing too crazy. Larry Hughes, going to be in the C tier category. I'll give Lance Stevenson low B tier. He's just like a shorter version of Draymond, but with actually a better jump shot, and he's a very solid defender in game. Lauri Markkanen, I'm gonna go high A tier, or high B tier, I should say. A really good 7-foot small forward, and that's the main thing about Lauri Markkanen, is the fact that he's 7 foot at that small forward position with a 7'4" wingspan and a really good player model. Zach LaVine, I'm gonna go C tier for LaVine. I think he's probably on the same level as a James Harden. Jeremy Lin, I'm gonna go in D tier, just another undersized point guard. Invincible Magic, I still think you got to give A tier to because of his size, and I'm also gonna move Anthony Black's an A tier, so I'm gonna go Magic alongside Anthony Black at the point guard position. I think LaMelo, Carmelo, easy A tier. Both the Melos, man, gotta be an A tier. Such good offensive cards, especially Carmelo with his jump shot and amazing dribble sig. So I'm gonna go LaMelo and Carmelo at least in the A tier category, but I could see Carmelo potentially being in the S tier category. Chris Middleton, definition of mid, gonna be in C tier. Mikal Bridges also gonna be in C tier. Like I said, there's just gonna be tons of cards in the C tier category. George Mikan also gonna be in C tier, only 6'10" at power forward, just gonna be undersized even though he has a good jump shot. Brandon Miller, I'm gonna go B tier. A really tall and big shooting guard. He's 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan and can play that shooting guard spot. So really like the size on Brandon Miller. Jump shot a little bit questionable in my opinion. Paul Millsap, I'm gonna go D tier. I just don't think Paul Millsap is really that great at small forward. MJ, another easy A tier card on the same level as a LaMelo Ball, Anthony Black, Magic at point guard. Still really good defensively. MJ can still slash to the basket with the best of them and get some crazy good slashing animations. Next card going to be Sidney Moncrief, another undersized point guard, but a little bit better than some of those smaller ones. Morris Peterson, also going to be in the C tier category. Miles Turner, also going to be in C tier. A good rim protecting power forward, but not going to be that great offensively. Steve Nash, I'm going to go D tier. Just not a great point guard in my opinion. Way too undersized. Joakim Noah, I'm going to go B tier. Still has pretty good defense. I'm also going to move JJJ into the B tier category. I think his defense is top tier, and I think he's probably the best card in the C tier category. OG Anunoby, another easy B tier option. Very similar to DeMar and to Glenn Robinson. Very good defensively for OG. Really good on the perimeter and able to knock down threes and just be a really good 3-and-D wing in the game. Jermaine O'Neal, I'm going to also go B tier just because of his size at the small forward position. I know his jump shot is terrible, like probably one of the worst releases in the game, but still does have amazing defense and size. Pau Gasol, I'm gonna go C tier for Pau, or maybe I go B tier. He's either like C or B tier. I'm gonna go high C for Pau Gasol. I'm gonna go Paul Pierce in the C tier category. Just another very mid shooting guard like a Chris Middleton, a Mikal Bridges, a Joe Johnson, just very mid at that shooting guard position. A really good shooting guard though is gonna be Scottie Pippen, who I think I'm gonna throw in like the high B tier or low A tier category. I'm gonna go high B tier for now with Scottie Pippen. Still a really good jump shot and very good on-ball defense at shooting guard. Ralph Sampson, I'm gonna go in the A tier category. Another giant center, 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan and plays really good interior defense in game. Julius Randle, another just mid card, gonna be in C tier. Ray Allen, I'm gonna actually go low B tier for Ray. I still think he's really good offensively, has a great jump shot, and can score the ball when you need him to, but gonna be a little bit undersized for shooting guard and really not the best of player models. Kareem, easy A tier for sure. Once again, a lot of these cards that I'm putting in A tier will most likely end up in the S tier category. I'm just not exactly sure who I want to put in S tier yet. Rondo, undersized point guard, gonna be in F tier. Yeah, I'll probably go F tier. It's kind of hard to like, there's not really too big of a difference between the F and the D tier cards. Holy voice crack. Invincible LeBron, you guys know where I'm putting the GOAT, man. Put in LeBron in the S tier category. Love to see everybody complain about where I put LeBron, so I'm throwing him in S tier. Rudy Gobert gonna be in C tier. A good defensive power forward, just lacks a lot of offense. Russell Westbrook on the same tier as Curry. Really good for being a short point guard. Like, Russ is amazing at getting to the rim, one of the best rim running PGs in the game, and still does have a capable jump shot. Sabonis, I think, is going to be on the same tier as Pau Gasol. Invincible Shaq, one of the best cards to drop in Season 7, and just one of the best cards in general, especially as a big. I mean, it's Shaq who's got a good jump shot, can run the floor, he's fast, he's a great defender, easily going to be in that S tier category. Pascal Siakam, another just very mid small forward, going to be in C tier. John Stockton going to be in F, another undersized point guard. Jason Tatum, easy A tier, really good as an all-around small forward. I think kind of on the same level as a Jabari Smith Jr. I'm also going to move Scottie Pippen into that A tier category because Pippen does bring elite level defense for a shooting guard. Tom Chambers, another very mid card, going to be in C tier. Tyrese Halliburton, I'm gonna go D tier. I hate that Tyrese Halliburton card. His jump shot is terrible. And then Invincible Victor Wembanyama, the card that pretty much ruined the game, 2K23. He pretty much broke my team this year. I mean, obviously going to be in the S tier category. The best card in the game. Probably will be the best card in the game until we get like an endgame Taco or an endgame Yao Ming or something crazy like that. So yeah, I mean, Victor Wembanyama going to be in S tier. Vlade Divac going to be in C tier. He's tall at power forward, but His stats are really mid. Jarris Walker, I'm gonna go B. A really solid small forward all around. He plays great defense on the same level as a Josh Smith at small forward. John Wall is actually pretty good for a short point guard. I'm gonna put John Wall in the C tier category. Bill Walton, I'm gonna go B tier, a very good defensive power forward who can actually move like a guard in game. We got the next Victor Wembanyama, who I think is probably also gonna be an S tier. He's such a good power forward. I mean, the card's still 7'5" with an 8-foot wingspan. And then the last two cards are both going to be actually an A tier. We got Wes Unseld, who's such a good point guard. I'm also going to move Scotty Barnes into the A tier category. And then Andrew Wiggins, I do think is going to be an S tier. Such a good shooting guard in game. And I think I might also move Grady Dick into that A tier category. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my season 7 promo card tier list. I do want to move a couple cards into the S tier category. I think we got 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll move Evan Mobley because I think he's so amazing at power forward. I kind of want to leave the rest of the list like this. I mean, Larry Bird could probably also be in the S tier category. So let me know from A tier, which cards would you guys move into the S tier category? I'm gonna leave it like that. My top 10 cards are dropping season 7, but let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on my season 7 promo card tier list. I'll just quickly scroll through the tiers. If you guys want to pause the video, you can see where I did rank a card and all that type of stuff. But if you guys have any questions of why I ranked a card a certain place, let me know down below. And like I said, let me know what you guys would change about my tier list and what you guys agree and disagree with as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.